From that point on, I carried this strange, constant pull upward, toward meaning, toward heaven, toward something more, something transcendent. I still remember vividly when Michael Jackson died. It was like a bus stop in my mind, like one of those quiet landmarks where all your childhood just seems to pause for a second. I was around 11, 10 or 11, and I wasn't and I wasn't a Michael Jackson fan. Gone to my head, I couldn't name you three of his songs, and maybe that's a red flag for some of you. But I remember quite vividly that night I looked up to the sky and I asked myself, where did he go? And I remember that was really the first time that eternity really stopped being a Sunday school topic to me and became real. It became a very tangible and undeniable question for me. I loved God. I really did. But the thought of him really terrified me. Faith kept drawing me in, but simultaneously, sometimes it felt like I was staring down into an endless, overwhelming sky. I was in and out. I was really desperate to believe, but at the same time, I was absolutely terrified of what that belief might uncover. And of course, at the time, you had all the Illuminati conspiracy theories, and for some reason, they seemed to torment me more than anybody else. I was living in a cocoon of fear because I was totally convinced that if the spiritual realm was real, then every little bit of it mattered. And the reality is that when you carry that kind of weight, especially as a teenager, even your own imagination starts to feel quite threatening to you. And that's why I couldn't watch certain movies or animations, sci-fi, psychological thrillers, stuff like that. Those kind of movies instantly reminded me of how small I was, how fragile I was in the grand scheme of eternity. And that was a feeling that I really, really hated. As I got older, that childhood curiosity slowly hardened into skepticism. The smarter I got, the less sense that faith seemed to make to me. It felt fragile, like it couldn't survive too many questions. And the reality is, I had a ton of questions. My curiosity really escalated during my